It's that time again for all things basketball. So strap yourself in for the ride of your life. It's NBL Slam.
Performed very well.
He has, and I think a lot of people forget that he was injured with a hand issue on his shooting hand in their last, 2 weeks ago as Pardon gets a finish.
And I think he's always been someone that has seen the floor so well. He's extremely hard to play against and defend because he has the ability to get hot quickly. Beautiful. And one from Brantley.
Sobey get hot tonight. And certainly the Bullets a real chance. Statman. Great finish.
Well, great play by the rookie.
Had it for the Bullets.
There we go.
Brantley!
Drop back into his zone, now back into a man, and
Dow White takes them on and gets to the rim. Superb. Steal from Sobey.
as we see Sobey
another dunk
in the open court.
He's reached 11.3 points per game, Aaron Baines, this season. Again, McDowell White makes the right decision, and the two-hand jam from Pardon. Be quite the story coming from 10th last season and having not been part of the playoffs the last 4 seasons. Brown on cue. And the drive kicks it out. White to Johnson. Has to fall and does. Brantley round the baseline, and Abercrombie knocks down the 3. They're playing this game on their terms, the Breakers. Repair out to Brantley, open look, 3 points.
Well, that's great play.
No, you don't change just because the game has changed a little bit. Whether the league gets pushed out like this or not. Or Jack Gack rolling to the rim.
Pardon. On Gack, left-hand finish. There we go, there's a nice highlight for the Bullets. Now, question of how high they can finish. Could they sneak their way into second? Baines and Danovic tangle up.
They work so hard throughout the year, pre-season, playing against the starting 5, the second 5, every single day, and the majority of the time they do such a good job of competing.
There's a nice dime for him as Glidden knocks down the 3.
Nice move by White.
Back in round 8. We await the final margin here as Repair adds another 2. Well, the Breakers fans knew what they wanted. Another win. And they build on their very strong performance that turned things around against the Kings. A convincing 28-point victory for the Breakers.
Cook staying out there with a couple of fouls. Drives and scores. Doyle, nice pass for Kelly. In the extra for Krislovic. Straight into the game and scores.
A really good ball movement, and they're the types of possessions that Jack Jumpers love.
Turnover, Kelly with the jam!
And they're the type of turnovers they love as well. Certainly the feisty Jack Jumpers gave it everything they had.
Wow, Junior, what a finish.
He's got that ball on a string.
14 points last Friday. He lost to the Wildcats. Enjoyed that game being played at a faster tempo. Krislovic dives on that ball.
They've got some work to make the playoffs. Need a couple of wins in their remaining 3 games to be assured of making the playoffs.
Steindl, the captain, straight into the game. Fires away.
Sydney take care of the ball. They'll make a run in this game, no doubt.
Vasiljevic catch and shoot 3. That is tough. Kings have got this back to 7.
Kings have got it back to 5.
That's more like it from Sydney.
If you're Tasmanian and you want to play great on the defensive end, as DJ just knocks one down, it's going to start with scoring the ball themselves.
It puts pressure on all 5 guys at defensive trans, and in the first 2 possessions, DJ Vasiljevic comes up with 5 points.
And now has 15 for the game. Turnover from Tasmania. This has been a disastrous start from the home team. They've given up the first 7. And what was an 11-point deficit is now 18. Look at that score since quarter time. 3 points they've scored Quarter number 3, another turnover. Cox with the jam. And a little something extra in that one too.
That's not a
Sydney
good...
score in 2 seconds, whereas the Jack Jumpers are trying to get a shot off in 20 seconds.
If Sydney are taking it out of the net, it's a lot harder. Oh my glory, Phil Days. These are invaluable.
Josh Midget with his first knockdown from outside. Wow. Simon's quick as a flash at the other end.
Well, look, most teams would say, forget about this, but you can't forget about it. You can't forget about the way you played.
A little repair job late for their percentage. Galloway is improving his three-point shot every time we see him. After dropping 2 in a row, you can't keep a good team down for long. The Sydney Kings bounce back hard and start round 17 with a 91-77 win over the Tasmania Jack Jumpers.
Out west, the Perth Wildcats take on bottom of the ladder, Illawarra Hawks. This is a much-needed win.
You're not putting pressure, you're not thinking about your shot, then things like that can happen.
And in 3 of the 4 quarters of that game, they had 30 points. Their offense was on full show that night, the Wildcats. And Tyler Harvey's got the first 5 of the game.
Are they second last in defense, or are they close to being?
As far as giving up points.
That helps. Cotton got it back.
Wow.
Harvey knocks down his second 3-ball of the gates. In your wheelhouse, Cody.
Oh! The little fella still got some bounce.
Harvey inside for Froling. Illawarra full of confidence right now. Greeter with 2 more. Harris steps into the 3. Nice hit. It's 18 of 34 from the field. Shooting at above 50%. Cotton for 3 more. That's 20. Better energy from Perth. As they begin the 3rd quarter. He's having some sort of night. Greeter got a hand in the lane and is rewarded at the other end. 500 for Dunkery.
You got to play a little defense, so just a little bit.
Travers punishes them again. Second chance opportunity for Perth. Here he is. King Cotton on fire.
On the offensive end throughout the last half of the season. They need some more. He needs to get some more boards.
Thomas follows up.
Maybe find ways to read that a little bit better and put some pressure on the rim, but that's what he can do. Every single one of those 40 have come at very important times, and they've needed every one of them.
Oh! There we go, big fella!
That right there is a statement. And now it's one big party at RAC Arena. 106-86 the final score. The Perth Wildcats leave Illawarra in their dust after half-time.
No doubt. You want to put him on the block as he goes Nathan Sobey on the break.
Open scoring. Could be facing 3 straight years of a Queensland sweepers. Baines with a hook shot. Finally gets his scoring underway.
Wardenberg's got to do a better job of boxing Baines out and getting him outside that key as Bull Cole steps in again.
Pete Rawley. I'm telling you, he loves playing the bullets.
Hoke picks up the dribble. McCall goes to work, draws a foul and gets it done as well. Chance at a 3-point play. It's McCall to the elbow, wants help. Provided now by Ben Eyre. Guarded by Staton. Shot clock to single digits. Hogan a mismatch against Sobey. Muscles his way down close and they can't prevent him from coming up with 2 more. In Adelaide, Brisbane back on top here by 2 after at one stage Cairns were out by 6, but our man Bull Quoll goes again.
Double here and there. Here's the Jim McCall.
Outside the danger man gets it and fills it up again. 14 now for Sobey to lead all scorers, and Brisbane have opened up a 7-point edge. 22% from deep this season, just 11 threes for Tajir McCall. This man's been much better, and Mitchell comes up with his first score in the game. Taipans had 5 at quarter time and haven't added in that tally. Oh boy, how they've retaken the lead. Here's Qual has now got 15 in the game.
Then you get on the break and get a backdoor tap. Is this to Jim McCall? I mean, something like that should count too.
That's a breakdown by the Bullets.
Oh, shot clock going off in the background. Peels off his 3rd triple of the game.
That's slight movement. He didn't need to do it.
No, he would have had it. He was definitely there. You're right. He picked the spot, and there is Bullcall on the offensive end.
Baines is firing the 3 and knocking it down as well. His first triple of the game. Had a 6-point buffer at one stage in the second. Down low, Baines again. Good use of the body, and maybe a flop warning coming the way there of the Taipans. Retrieved it from him. Here's Hogue, hard to the rack. 2 more for the big man. He's got 21 to lead the Taipans. Majuk Deng, he's overdue and joins the scoring party now. Back to McCall in the corner. Majuk Deng liked it the first time. He went back for seconds and came up with another. This Shannon Scott was quiet all night. Now he's got 7, all here in the last quarter. Full ball. Works on Mitchell, playing with 4 fouls. Wants to make him play some D, and he wormed his way past him and came up with 2 more. They're battered and they're bruised, but the Cairns Taipans have won their 17th game of the season to hold on to 2nd spot on the Hungry Jacks NBL ladder, and they've done it here by 7 points. It's Cairns 94, Brisbane 87.
To keep their top 4 hopes alive, the Tasmania Jack Jumpers play host to the Perth Wildcats.
Oh, there's a beautifully executed play to start with. A nice little back cut.
Set through Majet. He's got Kelly wide open. Great pass. Great finish. 98 of their 188 points in the series have come from outside Tasmania. Manic with the shot clock expiring in the background.
That's tough. You tip your hat. There, that was really good defense from Richard Kelly. Just better O.
There's Doyle getting an early bucket. Push that lead out to 3. Cotton at the other end. It's as easy as that. Jack Jumpers came up 14 short against the Kings in the earlier game on Friday. These two trading buckets. 3.5 remaining in the opening quarter. Sean McDonald flying up the floor. Well, in here not to give away a foul. McVeigh, 2nd knockdown. The Jet on the move from a long way out.
Boy, she's feeling good. Too big a game to give these kind of easy opportunities at the rim on a regular basis.
You trail it by 8.
Both teams shooting at 50%, which is nice to see. That'll help that shooting clip.
That's easy down the other end. Off the made bucket.
He's got the job of trying to stop Bryce Cotton. Blows past Majet. Off the glass. Webster swings to the corner. Manic steps back. That's nice. Gives Tasmania another look at things. Inside, Magnate. All sorts of holes in Perth's defensive structures. Cotton sees an avenue to the basket. High off the glass. 71-66. Doyle needed that.
Just 18 in that 3rd term, and the Wildcats, as a result, getting on top.
Doyle swings to McVeigh, who's got a happy knack of knocking down 4th quarter buckets.
Commit a foul here at this stage of the game. We're prepared to do that rather than just allow that straight line drive, easy bucket. And make sure you hit 3s down the other end, which Milton Doyle does. Kick that thing out.
The Jet for 3. Tasmania in front. The Jet knocked down that big 3 to give them the lead. Feed inside for Kelly. Doyle Got away from Webster, 1 on the clock. Massive moment. Phenomenal fourth quarter from the home team. They go one step closer to returning to playoffs basketball. They're good at the offensive end, and that outlet from Xavier Cooks to Simon.
Look at that.
Mitch Creek for 3, and Southeast Melbourne take the lead.
You always feel good when you've got the 40-piece on teams. When you see them again, you just feel like you're going to do it again. If they're open, they're letting it go.
2 of 8 from deep. DJ turns the corner. Whack. Tough. He's got 7 in the opening quarter. Foxwell tries again. Second time around for Bruce. Quick thought about the 3, but attracted a crowd, and that left room for Brown. Shot clock. Roll down to 10. Glover blows by Foxwell and then stuffs it. Simon up ahead. Look out! Duck ties it up.
Yeah, tough week of practice as well, when you don't know whether you're actually going to have a game.
Well, they'll know they're in if they win.
That's right, if they win, for sure.
Walton Jr. with numbers against him. Thought his way through that one beautifully. Noy has space. They went under and he hurt them. Noy from the same spot. Yes and yes.
And the numbers, like we've mentioned strategically, that's not where they prioritise the three-point line. Yeah, they can knock it down, as that guy can. DJ Vasiljevic.
Vasiljevic. Bang. Tarangi. Not scared to let it fly. Against the best team in the competition.
Well, there's a triple-double. Xavier Cooks, offensive rebound right there. First triple-double in the NBL since Josh Giddey in 2021.
Wow. Walton Jr. taking over, feeds Simon. Kell from outside, got it.
Oh my, big hit, 1-point game.
Vasiljevic hard to the basket, scores. Quick bucket needed for the visitors. Cal off balance. Sydney are going to roar into the finals as the #1 seed. They clinch top spot and couldn't be better placed to defend their title.
Can the Adelaide 36ers do some damage versus the Taipans?
They go into Soto, and he starts well. Cleveland gets his way to the basket. Here's Hogue again, left wide open, and eventually, as you said, Liam, he's going to make you pay. Daniel Johnson checks into the ball game. Cleveland finds Franks. Gets it away just in time, gets it to fall.
That's Cairns basketball. Force turnovers, shoot threes. Might seem quick in the clock as Drumic drains a three. He's been playing well as well.
Let's hope they can keep it going. Oh, this man, Cleveland, who tried to throw it down, and then, a little alley-oop reverse to Soto. And they leave Wardenberg wide open. I would have thought the scouting report, Ryan, would say you can't do that to Sam Wardenberg. The Snakes, Cleveland left open, and he'll make you pay.
But Adelaide back inside. Cairns are trying to pick up the pace, get out in transition. Adelaide keep going back into the paint, slowing it down, grinding twos. This is what sort of Cairns have made a name of, just finding ways to get extra possessions. Adelaide have been let off the hook with some of Cairns' missing. That's a deep one out of transition.
Good feed from McCall and Wardenberg.
I think Adelaide need to do a good job of being more in the lanes defensively, presenting more of a crowd for Wardenberg in front of Kai Sotto. All right. Provide more of a wall. It's just too easy.
And again, McCall with the feed. And again, too easy on transition. Here Scott finds Hogue in transition, lets Johnson fly by.
They're playing fun brand and they share the ball so well.
And this is where they flip the switch. And now Hogue wide open. And all of a sudden, that's what they do.
They're just so dangerous from long range. But they've just got so many of those guys, though. Sam Wardenberg's the wrong guy. Scott, Bull Quayle, they're all the wrong guy to leave open as Antonius Cleveland quietens the crowd.
Did Dirk run a little clinic in Adelaide, did he?
Wardenberg throws it down. Cleveland, not the man you want to leave wide open. Terrific contest. Cleveland's going to let it fly again. Great defense from the Taipans. Heads up play from Shannon Scott. Here we go.
Oh my.
And it's going to finish in a steal and a turnover. And the 36ers, their season is still alive.
Now that's a wrap. See you next time for another epic basketball ride on NBL Slam.